Hi everyone, Ravi Singh from Remax Hallmark Realty Connexus Group, and I've got a presentation that I'd like to present to you today. It's 46 slides. We're going to attempt to cover this entire material in under 10 minutes, but it's about Pickering City Centre. For those of you who know me, you'll know that I live in the east end of Toronto, right at the Scarborough-Pickering border in a community called Port Union, and my neighborhood is directly bordered by the city of Pickering. Pickering is a fantastic place. My kids go to Chook for dinner. We go to the movies at the Pickering VIP Cinema. There's lots of great businesses. There's a walkable waterfront. But what's really interesting about Pickering is it's right now about to have the most absolute massive change imaginable. So I'm going to present to you today a presentation that was supplied to many VIP realtors by Center Court. Center Court is a massive developer, most famous for its development of downtown Vaughan, or what we call the Vaughan Metro Center. And they've done a number of great developments throughout the GTA. Most of all, most anticipated is Pickering City Centre. So this presentation was supplied by Center Court, and Center Court has had zero cancel sites. They are always fully zoned and city approved when they're doing developments. They've sold over 10,000 units, 20 towers. They've got a development value of almost $6 billion. Center Court is not a small developer. They are one of the most active developers in the GTA. Some of their developments, Transit City, the Forest Hill, 55 Mercer, which is soon to register, Kipling Station, which is under pre-construction sales right now, and a number of fantastic homes throughout downtown Toronto, Etobicoke, Vaughan, and now we have Pickering City Centre on the agenda. Couple of things that they've outlined in this presentation, and I think they're all worth mentioning. Number one, there's a severe condo shortage in Durham region. Durham region has the least amount of condos of any major pocket of the GTA. Number two, Pickering City Centre is a 55-acre master plan community, and I'll outline what a master plan community means, as well as what it means to buy in Block 1, Building 1 of a master plan community. Number three, there's built-in infrastructure on site. Whether it's transit, whether it's retail, whether it's anchor employment, it's all right there. Number four, there's what they've called the PCC growth story, and I'm going to talk to you a little bit about that. PCC standing for Pickering City Centre. And then finally, price. Guys, I can't stress to you how important it is to buy into a development where price is actually in favor of the purchaser. And we'll talk about that as well. So when it comes to a transformational 55-acre master plan, Pickering City Centre is on the grounds of Pickering Town Centre. So this is a 55-acre pocket where there's already existing retail, where there's already existing transit, and now we're going to have additional homes being built on this master plan. Pickering City Hall is right next to Pickering City Centre, and if you're in the area, you'll know that the side of the mall with the Hudson's Bay and such, that's been shut down. There's massive walkability in the area and massive growth. Of course, Highway 401 is right at this master plan community. The Liverpool exit gets you on westbound, literally at the foot of the mall or Pickering City Centre. And then, of course, there's the GO train. So we have the GO train, which runs every half an hour and which will run every 50 minutes, taking you actually on an express line into Union Station with ample parking and tons of commuter-friendly options. Now, this is something new. With regards to the GO train, there is over 70 million ridership. You're basically 6 stops to to Union Station, but this is something a little bit new. So Metrolinx has partnered with the city of Pickering and the Durham region to create something called the BRT. BRT stands for Bus Rapid Transit, and it will ride through Durham and Scarborough, taking you all the way from as far as Oshawa, all the way to Scarborough Town Centre. There'll be 10 stops. Think of it kind of like what you see on Highway 7 in downtown Markham going, Woodbine, Warden. This will be now on Highway 2 from the east end in Oshawa all the way to Scarborough Town Centre. This is really important. This particular development site already has 300,000 square feet of anchored employment with massive employers right on site. You have Ontario Power Generation, RBC Wealth, MPAC, as well as BMO Wealth right there. Those of you who live in the area, you'll know the buildings I'm talking about. Amici is the restaurant in the bottom. Those three buildings are already on site. Think of what that means for jobs as well as walkability and employment in the area. Pickering Mall or Pickering Town Center already has 180 shops. It's a decent mall, but what's going to happen is as this master plan community grows, this mall will continue to evolve. We've already seen the new big box restaurants go in. We've already seen the VIP cinema go in. We've already seen changes to the retail in the mall, and that will just continue to grow as Pickering City Centre develops. So now we get to the actual development of the property. So this pink block here is called Block 1. 4 mixed residential use towers with 110,000 square feet of indoor and outdoor amenities, with retail at the main floor and 2,000 units to be delivered over 5 to 7 years. This is block 1 of what will be a master plan developed community over a long period of time. This is literally the ground floor of massive change to the city of Pickering and massive change to the gateway to Durham region. In terms of Pickering City Centre, it will be a state-of-the-art 5-star condo lifestyle home to 2,000 residents. You've got 2-story lobbies. You can see some of the renderings. You will have views of the lake from certain buildings and certain units. You will have this drastic architecture, which features clean line, which features fantastic amenities, including a 20,000 square foot state-of-the-art fitness center. You're going to have an entertainment and party lounge. You're going to have a children's playground. You're going to have multiple communal green spaces as well as ground floor retail. It will be a destination in Pickering. In my opinion, it will surpass what we've seen in the Durham region as far as condo communities go. This is the place to be. Block 1 will have 4 towers. The highest building, which is PCC 4, will be 55 stories. And the lowest building, PCC 2, will be 40 stories. In total, 2,000 units. Walkable to the GO train, walkable to Pickering Town Center, walkable to Anchor Employment, right at the corner of Glen Anna, north of Pickering Parkway. The actual units, this is a draft key plate. And I want you to know this could change, but this is the actual key plate of the units. You have 2-bedroom units on the corners, and then you have the smaller units, which are 1-bedroom and den, and then you have the smallest units, which are 1-bedroom. Well, what I love, and I'm actually going to take a picture of this right now, what I love about this key plate is the right angles and the use of space. So if we just take, for example, this 496 square foot unit in pink here, you'll notice that the bedroom, square, balcony, rectangle. The den also can serve as a separate sleeping quarters. You have space for a living room, TV, coffee table, sofa, and then you have an integrated kitchen. This to me is a great example of a well laid out 1-bedroom and den that serves its purpose very well. If you take a look at the 2-bedroom and dens, the 2 bedrooms, one thing that I love about them is they have multiple balconies, which to me is a great selling feature. All really well laid out floor plans. Now here's the thing that Center Court has really identified. Durham region has untapped potential. Durham region is the second fastest growing submarket in the GTA. In terms of overall growth, I personally have seen people create incredible wealth in Durham region. My clients who have bought starter homes in Durham region and moved on have seen unbelievable growth. In terms of this particular market, you'll notice that the growth from 2016 to 2021 was 51,000 people. 8% growth, only second to Halton. And in terms of condominiums, there are 418,000 completed condominiums in the GTA. Guess what? There's only 7,000 completed condominiums in all of Durham Region. Toronto, we have 74%. Halton, we have 4%, 9% in Peel, and 12% in New York. By far, Durham Region with 7,000 units is the most underserved region in the GTA as far as condo communities go. There's a need, there's a delta, there's growth happening, and there's a shortage of condominiums in Durham Region. With 2% in Durham Region, Pickering City Centre will be absorbed and will be well servicing a tremendous demand. Now, from 2016 to 2023, there are 170,000 new condos launched, but guess what? Only 4% in Durham Region, 60% of course in Toronto, 15% in York Region, 14% in Peel, 8% in Halton. Again, Durham Region underserviced, in need of condo communities. With 4% in Durham Region, the shortage is definitely there. So Durham Region needs condominium supply. It needs to support its community growth. It needs to attract and keep up with rapid population growth. It needs to align with the reins of aggressive growth plans and vision. Durham Region and Pickering City Centre are coming together to create a community from the ground up of condominium homes that will serve a highly growing and fast-paced demand. So when they say reinventing the master plan, and Center Court talks about this particular idea of master plan, they come up with this quote. And Jason Lamb, whom I've had the good fortune of spending some time with as he's launched this project, he says Pickering City Centre's a unique opportunity because it's not about what's coming, but what's already in place and how we can leverage that equity into something truly special. The GO train's already there. The 401's already there. The retail's already there. The shopping mall's already there. The anchor employment's already there. What's not there is housing in a walkable urban community. And the vision for Pickering City Centre is tremendously serving an underserviced demand. As I mentioned, all of these things are already here. I will share with you, as a resident of the neighborhood one over, we had my son's communion at Moxie's. We had my brother-in-law's 40th birthday at Chook. I took my mother-in-law to Port to celebrate my wife's 40th birthday. The waterfront is a great walkable area with the beach. And what's not mentioned here, and what's worth mentioning, is OPG is actually being phased out. So what that means in terms of rental pool, what that means in terms of professionals going to the area, what that means in terms of the overall change to the waterfront over the next 10 years, I think will have a tremendous benefit on further growth into the area. Now, this checklist talks about how Pickering City Centre compares from day one to the other quote-unquote master plans. The one that I would most logically compare it to is downtown Markham. Downtown Markham had steps to high order transit station. It had commercial use. It had outdoor green space. It had restaurants and entertainment. It did not have an on-site shopping mall. That's the argument that we're making for why Pickering Centre is slightly different. But here's the key thing. They're very similar in two ways. Building one of Block 1 of downtown Markham and building one of Block 1 of Pickering City Centre are both entering in at the ground level. What we've seen in downtown Markham, we can expect to see similar growth in Pickering City Centre. Here is the most important part of this entire conversation: price. A lot of builders I've gotten used to not launching price until after they've launched all the sizzle related to their project. Kudos to Jason, Shalini, and the entire Center Court Pickering City Centre team. They have given us a price entry point for Pickering City Centre, which is $1,050. The most closest comparables, with comparable 1 being Viewpoint and comparable 2 being Universal City, are much higher. With this particular project coming in at 1050, they are actually aligned with resale condos. So, I mean, to me, the developers here understand the market and are positioning themselves well. I would probably buy a one bedroom in den and rent it out if I was buying one, and I'm considering buying one, or I buy a entry level one bedroom. So here's the other thing that they're talking about: the PCC Growth Center, Pickering City Centre. Current land use today includes notable restaurants, retail, office, and employment. If once you add density, what's going to happen is further development into the surrounding area will happen, elevating Pickering City Centre into a major destination point and a legitimate growth hub. With 6,000 new restaurants injected into the heart of Pickering City Centre, on ongoing mall revitalization, investors in blocks 1, 2, and 3 will benefit from being the first in line as downtown Pickering evolves into downtown Durham. I believe that this will be a change that will transform how people covet the area. And let's not forget that just down the road is Durham Live, which is another major attraction into the Pickering City Centre area. This particular opportunity is a combination of three things: best location, the first launch of a master plan, and most importantly, below market condo prices. Guys, if this was at $1,200 a square foot, I would not be as excited as I am about this particular development. September 13th will be the date of the launch of worksheets. Between September 1st and September 10th, I am booking appointments to take a look at floor plans, price lists, further details, and more information for those who are interested in buying pre-construction. I can say with certainty, guys, that this project is going to be one of the best money-making opportunities to leverage investment by the city, investment by the developer, massive change to the area, and current attractive price guidelines. If you need more information, guys, you know what to do. Drop me a line, email me, text me, message me on social. If you do want units, I do have platinum VIP access to this particular development. My partners at Remax Hallmark are first in line, and I would love to talk to you about purchasing and what that looks like as far as Pickering City Centre goes. Thanks, guys. Bye for now.